welcome. Solo pod. Excuse me, I have a little adult beverage here. Let's start this off right. Man. Rest in peace, PNB Rock. This is probably one of my favorite songs ever. And he's featured on this song, so I just put the volume down a little. I don't want to get flagged. But rest in peace to that young man. Sad news to hear. And damn, I don't ever remember this many rappers dying back then, man. You know, let me lower the music. I'll stop it. All right, that music is stopped. Rest in peace to that man, PNB Rock. Yeah, like I was just saying earlier, man. I feel like we're losing a rapper like every 6 months. You know, from King Von to Pop Smoke to Nip, the young man Triple X, something I forgot. Excuse me, I don't know the names of these new talent, but I do know PNB Rock. I have heard of him before, and definitely was feeling some of his records. And you know, again, man, I'm 39. I remember being in my teenage years. We only heard about I only remember about like 4 murders. I'm pretty sure there were more, as far as like rappers losing their lives. But you know, obviously the two big ones, you know, Pac and Biggie. You know, those were like very, very crucial deaths in hip hop. You know, and then the other two I know about is Freaky Tah and Big L. So yeah, I don't know. It's not safe to be a rapper nowadays. It is very, very, very dangerous. You know, it's more dangerous than any other job out there right now. You know, because you could be somewhere. My bad, I got music in the background playing. You could be somewhere, literally enjoying your time with your family, and then boom. You know, look. I mean, I know people were debating on Twitter how everything happened, and you know, I don't think you should speak on the dead like that, so I'll leave that where that's at. But yeah, I mean, my man was just having the time with his family, and then boom, that happens. You know, same thing happened with Pop Smoke. He was chilling in his house with his boys and ran up on him. You know, Nip went back to his store in his hood where he was trying to make significant change, and you know, but again, you know, I'm not doing this to start off with sadness and death. You know, rest in peace to that man. Rest in peace, PNB Rock. Rest in peace to any rapper that we are losing. We got to fix this hip hop. We really do, man. I don't even know where it starts, but this ain't, you know, I understand the gang life, the street life, you know, but at the same time, I'm like, at what point do you feel safe doing what you're doing? You're not safe. Run with security. You know you a hot item. Run with security. You're not going to take your street cred away from you. You just invested in your life. Now his life is gone. Now his woman he's not there for his woman. I don't know if he had kids. I assume he does. You know, but rest in peace, you know. Rest in peace. So if you're tuning in, thank you. It's just me and you today. I'm here by myself. The guys don't know that I'm doing this. They might be a little salty about it, but, you know, at the end of the day, this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. And it took me 43 episodes to realize, like, yo, I ain't never done a solo pod by myself. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's pretty convenient because no one's interrupting me, no one's taking over the show. You know, I joke and I say that, but you know, I love the fellas, but you know, solo pod was definitely needed. And you know, maybe one day they could do their solo pod too. I have open door policy to all that. And again, I'm not gonna keep you guys here long. I was told to start a timer, and that's what I'm gonna do now. This timer starts right now. 45 minutes. So when you hear that ring, that means I'm going to conclude what I have, and I'll leave the other topics. Now, what I've done here is just made some topics, just stuff I just think randomly. And yes, I have a bit of a little bit soundboard from Google, so here we go. Nope, that wasn't working. Hold on. I don't know. This thing does not want to work when it wants to work. There we go. Oh, you heard it. There we go. Yes, sir. Gotta love technology, man. These things are at your fingertips now. I'm pretty sure a decade ago I would have had to got a soundboard to get that, but I got it, so you'll hear it throughout the show. So it is what it is. But first topic, yeah, PNB Rock, rest in peace. So I'm done with that. I don't know, man. You know, it's just solo pod, just me and you, just having our chit chat. You know, I'll start with like how we came along with the podcast, and I'll tell you what the original origin was. The original origin was me just listening to podcasts like frantically, like just every day, all day, and saying like, damn, these guys got a lot to say. And usually I have a lot to say, but I didn't really come off as that. I just kind of like kept to myself. But, you know, if you got me going in conversation, I'll talk. And I felt like I could talk without sounding stupid. But then again, there are times I could definitely point out some times in our episodes where we sounded crazy stupid. So fuck that. But yeah, man. How did this start? I remember. I'll tell you this. The original idea was me and Ricardo. This was like this when me and Ricardo worked together, and then we was working at T-Mobile together, and we had the idea. And shout out to my man Travis, who is he's a master with the sound and the visuals. He was doing that because he was helping out another podcaster, and he decided to help us out. But I think what the problem with that podcast that we did one episode. It is a terrible episode. I don't know where it's at. I think it might be on Apple Music, Apple Podcast. I have no fucking idea. But it was a terrible episode. It was terrible because me and Ricardo had absolutely no chemistry. The chemistry we have now, me and Rick, is nowhere near than what we had before. Before, it was terrible. It was none. It was just an idea. It was just two niggas that thought that they can get things going, not realizing that we didn't have much material. We did not prepare. It was like on a like, yo, what you doing? All right, meet me here. All right, we're gonna meet Trav, and we're gonna go in the studio, and we're gonna talk this, and that, and then like, I'm like, yeah, I'm not feeling what we're doing here. And I remember telling my friends like, yeah, I'm about to go start my podcast, blah blah blah, this and that, and then like people would ask me about it afterwards. I was like, yo, it's such a fucking disaster, bro. Because me and Rick, the chemistry we have now, we did not have back then. You know, and then the idea died at that point. I want to say like 2015, 2016. I think both of us were just going through a lot, and we felt like we had a lot on our chest, but didn't really go that well. So that's that. So continuing down the line, I always told myself, I want to start a podcast. And then I started looking up information. I started looking up equipment. You know, obviously you need the gear, soundboards, microphone stands, space, you know, a laptop, a program to run it, you know, where you're going to upload it. How do you upload it? How do you podcast? How do I do this? How do I do that? Like just like anything else you try to do in life, you try to discover how and what and when and where and to do whatever it is that you needed to do. I started that. And then like, I would just be in and out with it. And, you know I have procrastination issues. So I would just be in and out with it. I'm going to tell you the one thing that really like lit a fire under my ass. And no joke. When I heard of the This Is 30 podcast, shout out to This Is 30 podcast. And that's why I always say it's my favorite podcast, because it had literally inspired me to get the equipment, get the people, write down your ideas, just start the shit already. You know? And that's what we did. And then when I came along with the idea, I said, damn, I'm going to need a co-host. I don't think I could do this by myself every Friday. I mean, I could. I'm doing it now. But I like co-hosts. I like to have a different mind, different perspective, another mouth, pause, onto the podcast. And Mitch was a natural choice because me and Mitch known each other since 1998. That's a very long time. I don't know if you guys remember 1998. I remember 1998. I remember meeting this nigga and how, you know, when I met Mitch, he was a kid. I was a teenager. That's how far back we go. You know, but then throughout the years of knowing each other and becoming close and becoming brothers pretty much, he knows me and I know him. That's why our chemistry works. You know, I remember when the podcast first came out, everybody was like, yo, y'all chemistry is perfect. Perfect. Like we bounce off each other. He's loud. I'm quiet. He's this, I'm that, you know, and then when we both got drinks in us, we're both anything you want us to be. I think that's what makes the podcast work. So shout out to Mitch, man. Shout out to you. Life is great, man. Good health and good living, my brother. You know what I'm saying? It's my nigga for life, and we're going to continue to do this podcast thing. So don't be mad if you hear this, bro. I know it's a solo thing, but I've just been writing stuff down. I'm like, I need to get this stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy, though. It's just funny stuff, serious stuff, whatever. Just stuff I have opinions And then, you know, as the podcast grew and grew and we got our base and we got our audience and people talking about us and loving us and saying that, and, you know, that's, you know, Tad had to, you know, come along and say, you know, come join us, you know, make it a try, you know, and then, like, not officially officiated, but I put Rick in there too because I like Rick. I wanted to bring Rick back because I felt like I owe him that. And the way our friendship blossomed, I'd be like, yo, we could definitely put him here. And as you know, Rick is one of y'all favorites. I know that for a fact. Rick has a hive here. He has a hive at This Is 30. I'm very happy for him because he needs that. He needs that. He needs that push because, you know, Rick, like they say, Rick live in Rainbow Land. This nigga does live in Rainbow Land, so it is what it is. But, yeah. So that's how the podcast came along. So let's dive into these topics, man. I just got random shit. I just be writing shit on the train, bro. Oh, I was going on my Twitter. I think like a week ago. Something that made me very upset. I just don't understand it. And if you're offended by this, then I guess you're just going to be offended by this. But I just don't like what I saw. To the fraternity culture, I have no problem with you guys. No problem at all. You know, how it's done, how it's portrayed, this, that. I don't want to name anything because I don't want to offend nobody because I don't, you know, but I know it's like Kappa, Alpha, all that stuff. I don't know. I did it. It is what it is. If you're offended, sorry, my bad. But I saw a group of guys doing that shimmy shit, the dangly shoulders thing in the club. And then one of the guys decided to walk through the line. When he walked through the line, one of the guys in the line grabbed the guy by the shirt. Now, I'm not mad that his actions was to grab the guy by the shirt. I'm just mad that he grabbed the guy by the shirt because I'm like, yo, if that was me, I would give him the Louis Telemac of his life. And if you don't know what a Louis Telemac is I punch you directly in your throat. Because shout out to my boy Louis Telemac. When we used to get into rumbles and fights and stuff, I used to see this guy literally punch people in the throat. And it used to be the funniest shit. It's not funny because you could kill somebody that way. So don't do that. But that's what I would have done. I felt anger in my heart because I'm like, you guys are occupying space here for your little line dance, for your dangly shoulders dance, for your shimmy dance. I don't care for it. If that's part of the curriculum, cool. Get the fuck out of my way. You know what I'm saying? And to my fraternity brothers, I'm not a fraternity brother. I never wanted to be. Don't give a shit about it. But I get it. I get the clubhouse feeling, the gang feeling, or whatever you want to call it. I get it. I understand. I belong to a collective of brothers too. We're not dancing. We're not doing this shoulder shit. But you know, it is what it is. I understand the brotherhood. Don't do that shit in the fucking club. I hate when y'all do that in the club. If it's a college party, cool. You would never catch me at a college party. I'm 39 years old. I'm done with all that stuff. I've been done with college parties for like 15 years now. I'm fine. You'll never catch me at a college party. Go do that shit at a college party. If you at South Beach doing that shit and niggas need to get through, niggas will get through. Because we know who goes to South Beach. You know what I mean? I'm just using that as an example. I'm not, no shameless plug. Shout out to South Beach. I love South Beach. But I'm talking about the bar in East Orange. Nice bar. But, yo, go do that shit somewhere else, all right? I don't want to see that shit. You know, I couldn't believe the video. Like, if you ever go on Twitter, and I don't know what the hashtag would be or the trending topic would be, but the guy literally grabs him by his shirt and says, you know, and then his man is like sizing him up like he about to hit him or something. I'm like, if you're going to size somebody up to hit him. If not, get back the fuck up. Because y'all making this stupid line in the fucking club. Get the fuck out of my way. Like, I hate it. So that's one of those pet peeves I had to just get off my chest. If you're laughing at it, you're laughing at it. If not, then, you know, if you're offended by it, then, you know, fuck off. Whatever. I don't know what to tell you, man. I really don't. But I don't want to see that shit. I don't. All right, like I said, flying through these topics because we got 35 minutes left. All right, yo, another thing I be hating on fucking Instagram, bro. Shit gets on my nerves. Niggas posting everyday shit that they have to do when they, like this. Okay, this is what I mean. So I saw a video of I see the couples do it and people who live by themselves do it. They get up, they get out their bed, they make their bed, they go in the bathroom, they brush their teeth, they take a shower, they shave, they put on makeup, they, you know, whatever the shit is. Stop posting that shit. That's what you're supposed to do. We are getting too crazy with the Instagrams. And don't get me wrong, I love Instagram. I love the fuck shit it's about. I love the dumb shit. But it's entertainment. I don't want to see you make your bed. I don't want to see you go into the bathroom and brush your fucking teeth. I don't care about that. That's just my personal opinion. But yo, it's a lot of these videos that are out. You know, and then the one particular video that kind of had like me upset was like, yo, the girl was like, things that my husband do to me that makes me horny or whatever, or that makes me wet or whatever the caption was. And he's doing his normal husband daddy stuff, and I'm like, this is the fucking problem. We wanna be on TV for stuff that we're supposed to be doing. Nigga, you're supposed to be taking care of your daughter. You're supposed to be, you know, helping your wife with the dishes. You're supposed to be taking out the trash or mowing the lawn or whatever, you know, husband thing. I'm not a husband, but if I was, I know my role. I saw my father do what he did. I saw my uncles do what they did. I know how our man acts in this house. You know what I'm saying? But you put these phones in our hands, now you want to show the world that this is what you're supposed to do, or this is what I don't know. I'm confused. I don't like the shit. Just my personal opinion. Again, solo podcast. It is what it is. But hey, like I said, these topics are all over. This next one is my favorite one. Shout out to my boy DJOK. I love what he's doing, man. Shout out to my boy. I love what he's doing, man. It is the funniest shit in the world. He is shaking the table in the Haitian community. He has this news channel. He's turned his Instagram profile his stories into a complete news channel. It is hilarious because he really means well. But if to know DJOK is to know that he's a very intrinsically funny guy. If you don't know what that means, that he's naturally funny. He's just a natural funny guy. He just come up with this idea and he's running with it. And the one thing the funny thing he's doing, he's exposing a lot of these promoters, performers, these entertainers in the Haitian community. And it is the funniest shit in the world because anybody he calls out always has their panties in a bunch. I don't mean to be sexist when I say that. Please don't come after me. But they always get in their damn feelings. This shit is hilarious, yo. I laugh every time, man, because he just puts two and two together. Like he says, it's not him looking for it. He'll just say something and somebody will DM him some stuff. Because if that person is DM him that particular information about that particular artist, that artist or that promoter or that entertainer did something wrong to this person who paid their money to see something, put him on blast. You know? Put him on blast. And he's not afraid to put his own people on blast. I've seen him put people who he is super duper cool with, people who was at his wedding, people who performed, people who he opened up for, people who he had shared the same flyer with, and say, yo, hey man, this was wrong. You know, you did this. Like, I don't know what party it was. It was a boat party where nobody had no forks and knives. And shit was funny. And then you see the video, and like you really see the people putting the food on the plate, but there's no forks and knives. These people are eating with their hands. Like, we going back to the medieval times. Like, we ain't got no common sense. Like, come on. If you're a promoter, entertainer, singer, whatever, dancer, you gotta have all your shit covered, man. Because DJOK will put you on blast. He will put you on the news. He is shaking the table, and he got a lot of people upset. A lot of promoters in their shit. A lot of people in their feelings. A lot of people inside their shirt, man. Shit is funny, bro. I be dying, and I know all the inside. I don't know all the inside stuff that's going on, but I've been hip to a lot of shit that people been bringing up to me, like, yo, you know, this person is saying this about your boy and this, and I'm like, listen, at the end of the day, that's my man's. Period. Okay is my boy. That's it. I don't know what to tell you after that. You got a problem with that, man? We could go up to him together and we could resolve this. You know what I mean? But, you know, he's only doing entertainment. This shit is funny, bro. This shit is funny, man. This shit, I laugh every time I see something he posts up, man, because it is hilarious. And then he got people just like really in their feelings. You know, I don't want to go into detail because I don't, you know, I feel like that's like spilling tea and all that stuff, and that's not what I'm here to do. But I've heard some stories already, and the shit is just funny. And you could tell who's upset about what because of their reaction every time he puts something up. He'll put something up, and then you'll go to the other stories, and you'll be like, yo, this person's tight because he ended up on this thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I saw the one dude had a party, and then when the party was shut down early, he was like, I know this is going to end up on DJOK's news. I said, oh, he getting under niggas' skirts. Shout out DJOK, man. He's getting under people's skirt, man. That shit is, oh my God, hilarious, man. Very entertaining, man. Very entertaining. Very entertaining. Drop a bomb for that, man. Very entertaining. Let me see. What else we got here? What else we got? Oh, man. So another thing I hate. This is turning into a hate pod. I don't hate things. I just see things that just annoy me. If you don't know by now, you know that I'm a gym head. I'm a gym head. I love the gym. I go to the gym almost every day. Excuse me. It's tequila. I go to the gym every day. It's part of my lifestyle. It's in my DNA. And the one thing I be seeing in the gym, man, and maybe it's because I don't have a girlfriend, but I just be seeing a lot of boo loving in the gym. Too much boo loving. Like, bro, you are kissing your girl in front of the squat rack. Do you know how many people want to use the squat rack? Could you get the fuck out the way? Could y'all go to a room and just go fuck in there? Like, I get it. We're all horny bastards. We're all pleasure monkeys. But don't do that shit in the gym. Tell your girl to go do her exercise and you do yours, and then y'all can meet up later and do whatever it is that adults do. But don't do this shit in the gym. Go do that shit somewhere else, man. That should be making me mad, man, because I like to be in the gym. There's some days I'm in there long, there's some days, but most days I'm in there like 45 minutes to 70 minutes a day. I don't need to be no more longer than that. Other than that, sometimes I have my days where I'm 2-3 hours in the gym because I'm just zoning out and I'm just feeling the vibe and I just keep going. But that's a rare entity at this point. A nigga's 39. He can't be in the gym all fucking day. I need sleep. You know, because of my job, I'm sleep deprived. But when I'm in the gym and I see the couples in there just kissing, touching each other, he's rubbing her butt and he's doing this, and I'm like, oh my. And it's not jealousy. I'm not hating. I don't care. If I wanted to be in a relationship, I could be. I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm just taking my time to get to that point. But not in the fucking gym. Go do that shit somewhere else, please. So all my gym goers, if you go in the gym with your significant other, leave them alone. Either work out together, make your little videos, do that. Get the pump in, get it in, get it out. But to stop and kiss and hug each other and kiss all the sweaty foreheads and all that bullshit and smell all that musk. If that's what you into, cool. Just go do that shit in the room. Go do that shit in the gym, please, please. All right? All right. Next topic. It's interesting to me because I was having a conversation with my friend on my DMs. It is a girl. I'm not gonna name her, but she said the funniest thing to me. She says, "I'm trying to be in matching pajamas this winter, Gene, but these niggas are crazy out here." I said, that's another topic for another day. But the Pajama Bowl is coming. Shout out to my boy Jacques. We always talk about this about the Pajama Bowl because that's how you know who's been dealing with who, but hasn't really been public with it. But they just want to post those Christmas pajama pics together just because. I think it's cute. It's cool. When I get a girlfriend, I'm not doing pajamas. I don't wear pajamas. But I'm just putting that out there. But Pajama Bowl going to be interesting, man. It's always an interesting year because that's how you find out who's dealing with what. And, I think innately as humans, we're all nosy at some point. It is nice. I mean, I like to see it for the nice reasons. I know some people like to be catty and hateful and vengeful and why he dealing with her, or why she dealing with him, all that other stuff. Get that out your heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking on the fun of it. Like, damn, like they was together, they was kicking it. Oh, that's great. That's great, man. That's good to see. Because I'll be honest with you, I saw some people who were pajama bowling last year, 2021. They in a healthy relationship. They got babies. They got married. Hey, man. Listen, if you in somebody's pajamas this year might be a year. Go for it, man. Post them pics. It is what it is. Go public. And if you don't want to, it's cool. It's your business. No one's requiring here. I'm just speaking on the fact that Pajama Bowl is coming. I know cuffing season is here. This is the cuffing month. This is September where you're trying to lock things down. I will not partake in cuffing season. I am sitting out. I am good. Mr. A lot going on. That's me. Forever. Let me drop a bomb for that. Is it going to drop? I don't think so. There we go. It's a little delayed. Excuse the delay. But, cuffing season is here. So, cuffing can lead to, nice dates in October, meet the family in November, you in pajamas in December. And if you make it to the Super Bowl, which is Valentine's Day of 2023, good luck to you. You know what I'm saying? May the best DM win. Because that's how we talk to each other now, DMs, which is amazing to me. That is amazing to me how people say we don't online date, but we DM each other. They're online dating, bro. Usually that's what happens when you converse. At least in my travels of life, going from club to club and going, being outside, when I meet a new girl, it's always, what's your Instagram? And then they because your Instagram tells a lot about you now, you know. And like I heard before, you had to think about those things to post. So you're trying to paint a picture. So we do online date. A lot of us do. You know what I'm saying? Even me, subconsciously, I online date. Even though I say I don't go on like Tinder or whatever fucking site these people have nowadays. But yeah, fun stuff. But playing music in the background, playing Little Tribe. To know me is to know that Tribe Called Quest is my favorite group of all time. So, Christmas, birthdays, bar mitzvahs. If you want to get me something, be my guest. I don't care, but make sure it's Tribe. I love it. All right, so Pajama Bowl, blah blah blah. Let me see. I'm gonna save that for the end. I'm gonna say that I have homework for y'all, so I'm gonna save that for the end. And homework. If you don't know what homework is, that is a ongoing thing that I have. That started on This Is 30 podcast. Shout out to This Is 30 podcast. Shout out to Journey, Pearls, Geraldine, JoJo, all you guys, the GPS, Cheryl's, all y'all. Love y'all. I started that on that podcast. So I will have homework for you. Let me see what I got. I would say one of my favorite shows back then is Living Single. One of my favorite characters, Maxine Shaw. And this question I asked the other day to myself, I said, do we have, with women nowadays, because women, let's admit, women are doing more, like my boy Mitch always puts it the best. They're getting their own Casamigos, they're getting their own wings, they got their own hookah, they got their own section. Women are just doing more. Fun fact, in the 70s, I don't know what year it was, women couldn't even get a credit card. That's how crazy this country is. Another topic for another day. But now, if that could put the perspective of how much women can do, women are working more, they staying in school more, they are starting businesses more, they are entrepreneuring more. They're just doing more. And they're still being mothers, they're still being wives, And the men that choose them and the men they choose are on their level. It is what it is. But if not, they're still doing more. So I was asking myself, how many Maxine Shaws you think we have out there? Because Maxine Shaw was a tough girl. I don't want to say what I want to really say, but she was a tough girl. Tough girl. But she was one of my favorite characters because she was just tough. She gave all the men in her life, not a hard time. Like, there was some men that kind of like got her melted in a way, but no one melted her like Kyle did. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Living Single. Pretty much what Friends got their idea from. You can debate that with me if you want, but I saw Living Single first, then Friends came out. That's just my personal opinion. You can conspiracy theory that shit all day if you want. Go debate with your mother. I don't give a shit. I know that the original idea of Friends came from Living Single because it's the same exact thing that's going on. But Maxine Shaw was a tough woman in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to offend nobody when I say tough. I mean, like, she just really was like, she had her guard up, which is fine. I understand. I have a lot of women friends, and I talk with them every day. And the horror stories they tell me about how they try to give men a chance and how men fumble the bag so fucking much. So I understand it. But I always ask, like, do we have a lot of Maxine Shaws? Which is not a bad thing, but do we have a lot? You know what I'm saying? Because I always say, like, if you feel like you're a Maxine Shaw, a tough girl, a girl who has strict requirements, strict qualifications, your Kyle is coming. Kyle is coming. He is coming. Because when I saw Kyle break that girl down to the point where she loved him so much she couldn't even say it. So, if you're a Maxine Shaw, your Kyle is coming, okay? Do not worry about it. Pray on it. Talk to God. Talk to whoever your God is. Talk to the universe, wherever your universe is at. It's going to come. Don't worry about it. But like I said, women are doing more. It is what it is. It's the part of evolution. As a man, you have to level up with them. You know what I'm saying? Or keep your mission and at the same time recognize that she's on hers. Be fair. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you could be masculine, but you be feminine with her at the same time. Show her both. It's like, I'll take out the garbage. I'll shovel the snow. I'll change the tires. But, okay, yeah. I got you. You got to do what you got to do. You need your space too. You don't have to be confined to just a stove. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, speaking of stoves, it's the worst joke I ever heard in my life. Charles Barkley, he said, why don't you give a woman a watch for her birthday? And then Chris Webber asked him, like, why? He's like, because there's a clock on the stove. That's bad. That's a bad joke. That's a bad dad joke, but that's a terrible joke. But that's how I know we've come a long way, because those jokes, you can't even say no more, because women, I actually know more women that's taking care of men. I got a friend who's paying. She's been paying this man's phone bill for 10 years, and I tease her about it every time because I don't give a shit. I don't care, because I'm like, why are you still doing this? This is insane. Stop doing this. You are enabling this man. You are not helping him become a man. So that's how you know the tables have turned a bit. All right, what's the next series? I'm trying to name this series of these solo pods that I'll drop here and there. I'll drop them here and there. Maybe every 10 or 20 episodes, I'll drop them. And if you like them, let me know. DM me, let me know. Give me feedback. Oh, please, for God's sakes, give me a rating. Leave a freaking review. And you better rate me 5, too, because I know who doesn't rate me 5. Even if you try to code your name, if you try to give me some, I'm going to find you. Rate me a 5. That's how we get more exposure. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know where this thing might take off, too. So, but yeah, I think I want to name it Violence, but I kind of don't. I probably just name it like, Me and Gene. You know what I'm saying? Because you could read it like Me and Gene. And then you'd be like, oh, no, Me and Gene. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But, And the fellas, again, sorry, guys. I know you're going to be upset. I know Rick is, like, blowing his top right now. I know Mitch is like, what the fuck is going on? And I know Tat like, this nigga. He knows I'm at work. Sorry, guys. My bad, man. But, Brody got shit on his mind, man. And I feel like I can't keep these thoughts in my notes in my phone. And speaking of notes, greatest application ever for iPhone is Notes, because I write down all my things in there. If you ever want to know anything about me, go on my notes. You might like what you see, you might not like what you see, but it is what it is. But I guess okay, last 2 topics. Soulmate versus teammate. I heard this the other day. Would you rather have a soulmate or would you rather have a teammate? And I saw the results. I think I saw it on my Twitter handle. Most people pick teammate. And I'm like, wow, that was kind of surprising to me. I thought I would have saw soulmate more, but I guess in this day and age, love has kind of lost its value, which is kind of a bad thing, because I think everybody wants love, but the way it's been devalued now, because everybody want to be outside, everybody be on the streets. Everyone want to go to girl, got a guy, fuck these niggas, take this money, you know what I'm saying, fuck bitches, get money, you know what I'm saying, and even yours truly, I've even fallen into that trap of like, damn, how many girls can I sleep with this week, or how many girls can I get this summer, or, and, obviously, messing around got me somewhere, speak about that another day, but, yeah, man, I feel like love kind of like lost its value, the culture, the media, the music, the fashion, all that stuff kind of like plays into it because, it lost its value, but I think it's still there. I think you can still definitely find true love out there. I was fortunate enough to watch a marriage a week and a half ago, and it was beautiful because it was my friend of 20 years. Shout out to Reg and Gigi. Congratulate you guys on your new journey of love and marriage and, ultimate lifelong goals. That's still a lifelong goal of mine. To see it there in my face and to know both parties, because both are great souls and both are great people. They found each other and they made it work, and they travel, they get money together, they do dinners, they go shopping, they do everything, and now they're gonna build their family, and that's a beautiful thing, And then I got to saw like more love in front of my face with my parents dancing and how much my father is still into my mother, and my siblings know it wasn't easy getting to that point. We've been there for all of it, for the ups and downs. No marriage is perfect. No marriage is always up. Some marriages are up and down. I've never been married, but I've known my married friends to have their peaks and valleys. But so it was kind of disappointing to hear people pick teammate, but I understand it. inflation, the economy, marriage is kind of a business deal now. It's something that, when you want to, cohabitating is cheaper. It is what it is. It's a cheaper way of living. I get it. I live by myself. My rent is almost $2,000 a month, and I live by myself. I'm pretty sure if I would live with somebody, I would still pay the rent, but all my other bills would probably be taken care of because they're little bills. But guess what? A little help helps. I don't expect my woman to pay those things, but a little help helps. You know what I mean? And maybe I can come home and don't have to eat out every time. Maybe I can cook, or I could cook, or she could cook for me, or whatever. And maybe I don't have to, get my laundry picked up. She could probably do it, or I could probably do it. And I'm not doing gender roles. I'm just saying, like, one hand wash the other. And I think that's the good thing about it. But again, back to what I was saying, soulmate, teammate. I get the teammate part, but I don't know. Me personally, I'd rather have a soulmate. But then again, I do believe in multiple soulmates. Another topic for another day. But yes, I do believe in the soulmate over the teammate. But I get the teammate part. It costs money to live out here, bro. In New Jersey, people paying $1,500, $1,600 for 600 square feet. That is insane. That is insane, bro. But inflation, man, everything's going up, and nothing seems to be coming down. Gas prices, only thing that's came down. Other than that, milk is still $6 or $7 a gallon. I went to ShopRite the other day, and I literally had 5 things in my cart. This shit came up to $30. I said, $30 I still paid for it, but I was confused. I was like, I used to walk in with $30 at ShopRite. I used to walk out with at least half a cart full of stuff. I had 5 things in my cart. Things are getting expensive. You know what I'm saying? You have to be smart about your budget. You have to be smart about your dollar. But I do understand bringing somebody else into it and living with somebody and them helping you out and you helping them out, and then coming up with a plan and saving more money together. You can save more money together. If you have the right partner, you could definitely save more money together, and you could definitely do more together. I know a couple that has 7 houses because they move in, fix up, rent it out, move into the next one. Move in, fix it up, rent it out, et cetera, et cetera. They're doing the damn thing because, and my boy always says, I couldn't do it if she wasn't here. I would probably be on house number 3. I can't be on house number 7. So I'm like, yeah, I understand it. Teammate. You know what I'm saying? But he was lucky. He was a soulmate too. So, yeah. So enough on that topic. So I'm a soulmater. If you're a teammater, let me know. I'm a soulmater. That don't even sound right, soulmater, but it is what it is. Next topic. Yo, men. I'm 39. I live by myself. Move out your house. Move out your parents' house, please. If you have roommates, don't live with a roommate. Live by yourself as a man. I'm telling you right now, it's the best thing ever. I moved out 4 years ago. So I'm 39 now. I moved out when I was 35. I was very late. I blossomed late with that because I had financial issues that I had to take care of before I left my mother's nest. Because at the end of the day, even though that house was under my name, perception is reality. Shout out to my old manager and my homegirl, Keisha. She always taught me that perception is reality. Girls come in my house, I live with my parents. I don't have time to go upstairs, show them the deed, like, oh, this shit is under my name. Look, they're under me, but I live in the basement. I don't live in the master bedroom. My parents live in the master bedroom. And then as I got older and older, and got tired of bringing women through the basement, going through the room, meeting my grandmother, meeting my mom. I'm like, that shit's getting crazy, man. That was a wild time, but girls still did it. They still with it because it's me. I'm joking. All jokes, but yeah, I got tired of that. I said, I need to move out. It's time. Scared to death because I'm about to be away from my parents. They're older. I usually watch them. I make sure they're okay. I have a grandparent. I got to make sure she's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaving my brother behind. I got to make sure he's okay. You know what I'm saying? My sister already, both of my sisters already, women move out faster than men, period. That's just a fact. I don't know if that's science. That's just a fact. Just like women mature faster than men, but they're out the house. My sisters were out the house by then. So, but, move out. Men, move out. If you are, I'll adjust the age. I'll set it in stone. 32. You 32, you still live with your parents? If any other reason is to get out of debt, get the fuck out. If you're living with your parents to get out of debt, stay in that house until that debt is gone, or until that credit score goes up, or until that plan is in motion. That plan is, write it down. Vision board. I made my vision board yesterday. I'm loving this thing because I look at it every day. Do that. Make a vision board in your basement room. Because you probably live in the basement. Probably don't have a headboard. Probably have a 42-inch TV. You probably have a bookshelf. But it's probably filled with DVDs. You got your PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? You got your liquor cabinet. You got your small fridge, if you have a small fridge. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I was there. I can show you pictures. My basement was a lit place at one point. All my boys came to my house because I had everything. But it's still a basement, nigga. So get out, man. Get out. It's the best thing you ever do to yourself because it will change you. It will reprogram your mind. It will make you appreciate your parents so much. I appreciate my parents so much. My mother can ask me anything now. Because I realized how much shit she did for me. I remember when I first started at my job that I'm at now, I never had to wash my shirts. She always did it for me. She always beat me to it. I was always in my mind, but she always beat me to it. She says, I got my son. I'm going to take care of him because he's out there making that money. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have to do it myself, and I do it myself. I make sure I do it because I want to go to work looking clean. I don't want to look like I'm the one robbing you. I want to look like I'm the one, helping you get on to your route and where you have to go to your destination. So I know that cleanliness and appearance is important, but there are some times where like I'm falling behind. I procrastinate with it. I'm like, damn, this is when my mother would pick up the ball for me and just take it. It will make you appreciate your parents a lot more. That I know. So fellas, move the fuck out. Buy property or rent something for a little bit. Have a plan. Get it in motion. Put it on a vision board. Write that shit down. Go. Get out your mama's house. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it. I have Caribbean parents. I have Haitian parents. They never asked me to leave. Never asked me to leave. They said, hey, you can stay here as long as you want, as long as you get your shit together. What's the three things of in a Haitian house? L'accueil, l'école, l'église. We didn't really do the church thing, but, the school and home thing we definitely had to do. You know what I'm saying? As long as we wasn't doing drugs, selling drugs, or carrying guns, my house, we wasn't perfect. We did violate some things, and it did lead to some other things. But, as time went by, we got better. And, like I said, as I moved out and lived by myself, I appreciated my parents a lot more. I really do. Shouts out to my dad, but especially my mother. Because that woman took care of all of us. All of us, no matter what. Even when she didn't want to, even when she's tired, she took care of us. So, men, move out. Please move out. Move out your house. Go. Live by yourself, live alone, be in your thoughts. It will teach you. It will teach you how to be a cleaner man. It will teach you how to be a structured man. It will teach you balance. It will teach you, patience. It will teach you everything. Do that. You know what I'm saying? What else? What else I got? We're almost done. We're almost done. Shit. What's my topic? All right. So for my homework, keep filling your cup. Do that for me, please. Keep filling your cup. Do not give up on anything you're doing right now. I had a little bit of a hard time these last couple months, with a few personal issues. So the one thing I kept forgetting to fill my own cup. And that means to me is that I kept forgetting taking care of things I needed to take care of. I just did the normal running, going through the motions thing. But once I, I hit the fucking microphone. Once I realized that, then I had to get back on my bullshit. And then realized I wasn't filling my cup. I was really like, whatever derailed me a little bit was just like, I'm too focused on that. I can't do nothing about it. Control your controllables. I can't do nothing about it. It is what it is. Keep it moving. That's why I wrote my vision board yesterday. I wrote my vision board. I got like 20 things on this thing. And it's in my face every day now. For the last 2 days, I wake up and I read that thing, and all of a sudden, things are firing off in my head. I'm like, I got to take care of this. I got to take care of that. Make sure you pay this. Make sure you pay that. Make sure you establish this, establish that. We literally in my head, I said, I got a podcast more. I want to do a solo one. I'm doing this one with you right now. Tomorrow, we're going to put out another episode. It's on my vision board. You know what I'm saying? I also went through on my vision board is my finances. I looked at it. I went through it. keep filling your cup. Whatever it is that if you're in school, don't give up. I know school is hard. School is hard because, one, it's expensive. Two, it's fucking school. It's not easy. You know what I mean? If you are a parent, if you're a new parent, if you are a single parent, if you are a parent that's going through a lot with the other parent or whatever, or if your parents together and you're just going through the ups and downs, just keep doing it. You know, no 2 days are the same as a parent. I know this. It gets better. At first it gets worse, but it gets better. It does get better. It's a beautiful thing. You know, if you're at work and you're frustrated with work and you want to leave, you know what I'm saying? Don't start slacking. Do the best you can. But at the same time, you know, when you're on that 9 to 5, remember you have another job, that 5 to 8. Go look for something else, or learn a trade, or invest, or come up with a plan, or write a fucking vision board. I'm gonna be beating over the head niggas with a vision board. I don't give a fuck, because that shit's been working for me. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, keep filling your cup no matter what. You know, even if you have some depression or some stress going on in your life, or things are just overwhelming, don't forget to fill your cup. Don't forget to tell yourself, like, yo, I'm doing a good job. I might not be doing what I want to do right now, but I'm doing a good job. I'm doing enough. I'm doing enough to keep my head above water. You know what I'm saying? But if you are in a bad place, tell yourself to get out that bad place. Get yourself out of there. You know what I'm saying? And seek help. You know, if you have friends you trust, you have a circle, and if you have money for therapy, if you have insurance for therapy, go seek help. You know, therapy is a big thing nowadays. Mental health is a very, very serious thing. You know, one of these days I will sign up for therapy. I promise myself that sometime in 2023 I will do it. But get that help, man. Do what you got to do, man. But that's it, man. That's all I got on this solo pod. Maybe I'll come with more violence later. I don't really have nothing else I could go through right now. I got like a good 3 minutes. Yeah, rest in peace. Negotiation. DJOK. DJOK is hilarious, man. The shit that nigga be posting is hilarious. My brother is crazy, bro. Let me see. Yeah, just fill your cup up, man. That's all. Just keep filling your cup. No worries. It gets better. So, that's it for me. I got you guys. I'll leave you guys with it. I know you like the flex bomb. I know you want more. Go ahead. Come on. It's so delayed. It's terrible. There we go. I hope I don't get flagged for that. Yeah, but cool stuff, man. Thank you for listening. Quick session. Kept it under 50 minutes, so new episode will be out. Next episode will be the newest episode. Today is Thursday. We will be recording that on Friday, so this will be, hopefully you'll hear this by tonight or tomorrow, whatever. I don't know. I just got to mix it and get it through. But again, keep filling your cup. Keep your head up. Your rest in peace to P&B Rock. That's losing too many young rappers, man. It's too regular now. You know, men, move out your mother's house, please. Get out, grow up. Simple, grow up. Get your shit together. Trust me, man. Ain't no flex like having your own place, bro. I was talking with this, and a very beautiful woman in my DMs, who was a friend of mine, and she said it herself. She says, "Yo, it's something about a nigga having his own place. It's just a big flex." You know what I'm saying? The next step is maintaining that place now. There are some, that's another day, but get your own place. Start with that first. Discover. Take your mind somewhere else. Let your mind grow. Let that grow, man. What else we got? Yeah, that's it, man. Oh, Pajama Bowl. Good luck, guys. That's all I got. All right. Let me see what I can leave y'all with. Yeah, we can finish the song. Yeah. Yep, that's that. All right, guys. See y'all later. Can't wait to get that vodka run. Put it on my arm. Just counting 50 with my mom.